It's that time again. Let's go. American Roulette. Number 409 from the double zeros. And we're going. Here we go. 7, 24, 24. Pick a number. Close your eyes. Pick a number. 21. Right there. Whoa, whoa, go back. Oh, look at that. That number is 4. All right, 4 it is. So yesterday's video. Yeah, yesterday's video. Huh. If you bothered to watch the whole thing, you instead of fast forwarding through it, I made a mistake up there. Put the card in the wrong spot. That number is 30. Put the card in the wrong spot up there. It was an 11. It was supposed to go up here. Here. 40. Didn't notice it until I was here, coming up to 50. And I switched to put the 11 that was here, put it where it was supposed to go. Look at this, right next to 4. 23. Caught it, screwed it up. It should have never happened, but it was a good thing that it did. It was a mistake, but I learned a lesson. What comes out after 23? 26. Not going to be 26. That number is 10. When I removed the 11 from here and put it where it was supposed to go, there was a 17 that dropped down to be a jumper. I had a jumper 11, I believe it was a 0, and then a 17, and when I switched the cards to make them fall where they were supposed to, the 17 came right back into play. So, 21. Oh, look at all these look at all this, 21. If you're one of my subscribers and viewers that writes the numbers down as we go, because you're testing your system against my wheel, it didn't screw up your number list. It threw it out of sync with the... What is going on here? Evidently 4. That number is 16. It screwed up your column unless you caught it while you were watching and was making fun of me the whole time. You know, it didn't change the numbers in order. You really? 14? So what don't I have? I don't have a 0 or a 35. I got a 16. I need a 0 and a 35. Come on, right now. Let's fill this whole quarter of the wheel. Look at this. 35. Oh, back-to-back 14s. I said this yesterday in my video. Back-to-back numbers that like to hit back-to-back. I've noticed in my time the numbers 30, the numbers 14, and the number 4. Love hitting back-to-back. Still in this spot here. I thought I was going to get my 35 there. I need a 0 and a 2 and a 30. 18 after 14. Oh, favorite of all time. Oh. Wow. Okay. Where was I? So now, see, this is what I was thinking about doing to you. I was thinking about intentionally leaving whatever this number is out of there 9 after 18. Okay. I was thinking about intentionally making this mistake, putting this here, running this up, catching it, making all these other ones fall down, and I'll bet we get a jumper 23. So I don't want to screw up your lists. I tried 23. I'll bet I get a jumper 23 and 23 land. So all I have to do is call a number out and it just hits, right? Basically. Is that it? So if I would have done that, that 9 would have been here, this would have been here. And it would have been a premature jumper 23, right? That 9 would have been down here. What's this number? $18. Okay. Well, like I said yesterday too, roulette systems usually work until they don't. Now, if I did that, if I played that game, the 9, that would have been there. So I'd be looking for a 10 now. Stop. And I get a 3. Three. Right next to 24. Yeah, I won a 23. It's the 23-24 thing. I almost had a 24. Because I wanted 23. That's perfect. This would have been here. So it's a 21 or a 12. No. That number is 1. It's just funny how when I did that yesterday, I took that card out and the 17 dropped to give me that jumper, which was what the whole video was about. So 21-12. 12 in its neighbors, 21 in its neighbors, cover some zeros, put some money on 1 just in case it hits again. 12, almost got my 2. Oh, it rolled right past my 12. 31. 31. No. No. How about a 13? I'll get a flip-flop. 13 after 16. No, not going to happen. 7. Nope. Right? You're with me? I would have made a mistake intentionally to bring that 9 down here, which would have tossed everything up here like this. Look at this, 14s. Am I going to get 14 in its neighbors? Yes, I am going to. Yes, I am. I am going to get 14 in its neighbors. That number is 35. It's right next to 14. I almost got a jumper 14 right there. 35. Is it going to happen again? What comes out after 14? Well, no, I'm sorry. What comes out after 35? Well, 14's right next to it. Repeater missed by 1. Get me my 14 now. Over there. Here. 4. 4 it is. Well, it's the game. I like 2 after, or 8 after, but 18 in its neighbors, cover some zeros, cover 4 again. 4, cover some zeros, you know. It's only about time it hit. Green, single 0. Right. 9 and its neighbors. Covers the zeros. Where's 9? Wait, not there. 22. No, not happening. 22. All right. So here we go again with this. Make the mistake again. Put it here where it doesn't belong. Make me think we're looking for a 30 and an 30 and its neighbors, 18 and its neighbors. But we're not. We're looking for this one. 4 and its neighbors, 23 and its neighbors. That number is 7. Which just missed that 30 and its neighbors. That's just missed it by 1. That 20. 7. 30 and its neighbors, 18 and its neighbors. Cover the 7. Cover some zeros if you got some extra chips. Because, 1. I almost, oh boy. 1. Almost had that 0. Almost had them zeros. That would have been there. If I would have played with the 22. 32 is the flip-flop jumper and its neighbors. 23 and its neighbors, 3 and its neighbors. 32. Bang, just like that. I didn't get the card. Why not? I didn't get the card, but that's okay because I can stop. I can do this. Look, 32. Just got a flip-flop jumper. Bang. Now, if I would have made that mistake again, she would have been up here. It would have been late. I would have been angry. But right now, I'm happy because that there is worth a truckload of money. 32. I've only been playing for 13 numbers. Actually, less than that. 12 numbers. Because when I go to my casino, there's 11 numbers showing. When I walk through the door, I pick the last 11 numbers that are showing and then start betting. And it didn't take very long to get there. Look at this. Double zeros, green on the board. Now, 12, 13. Right there. Or 21 in its neighbors, 31 in its neighbors. And 12 in its neighbors, and 13 in its neighbors. Covering the flip-flops. Almost. Wow. No, not going to do it for me. 17. Didn't get it. A lot of chances there, but just didn't come through for me. How about that? That's, oh look. Am I gonna collect all three? 17, 7, 27? Like yesterday? 17. No, it's back to 14. Again with the 14. Oh, 14. Ha ha ha. If I was going to make that screw up like I did yesterday, she would have been here. That would have been there. That would have been a jumper 14. But I wouldn't have got my jumper 32. What? Where? 6. Really? Not where I want to be. Right? These two are next to each other on the wheel. 6. Not where I want to be. On the way to 14. Just didn't have enough to get there. 14 in its neighbors, 4 in its neighbors. Watch out for the repeater. Cover some zeros. Close your eyes. Pray to whoever you got to pray to whoever you want to pray to. Hope for the best. That didn't help at all. There's no praying at a roulette table either, by the way. 18, in my opinion. 18 and its neighbors. All the zeros and their neighbors. All the zeros in it. 35. When all the numbers on the wheel add up to 666, what are you going to do? Considering how famous those three numbers together are, who are you praying to? 9. I play 9 after 35. I'll take a 9 and its neighbors, 22 and its neighbors. Oh, no. 36. Here we go with this. Get the card. Regular jumper or a mind bender. 32. Got one here. Let's get it again. Let me get a 32 right here. That would be something, huh? Oh, 16. And I missed being neighbors of 23 by that much. I wanted 4 to be a neighbor. Oh, no. Wow. I'm looking right at it, and I still don't see it. 423, 423. I'm in there. That's a winner. Neighbor of 4. 16 is that number. And we're moving on. 16. Oh, didn't pull the trigger. 16. There you go. Almost had it. Almost had a Ford. Are any of my favorites going to be neighbors of any of these? 6 after 16. Wow, we're screaming with this 35, 14, 23. Wow, she's a hot spot. Can't top it already. I've already... Well, I can. It can go back to 23. If you show up and that 23 is not there because you showed up in this column. 19 is that number. If you weren't aware of this first group of 11 numbers, you showed up in this group of 11 numbers, that wouldn't have been a flip-flop jumper. What's it going to be? Is it going to be some more green? Come on. Not that one. 34? Nope. 34. $21.12. $21.12. $31.13. Get the cards. Get it, cards. Get it. I'm not ready. $31.13. I want a 12 or a 13. Come on. There went 13. Not going to be 13. Go back to 12. You. Wow. Missed it by 1 again. I wanted 8 to be a neighbor of 12. 19. And there you go again with the making the neighborhood bigger. I don't want to do that. Costs money. Extra, you got to put more chips out there, and then what happens? You lose more chips. 16 after 19. 16, 7, 14. The neighbors, 0's 19. And I get a 13. I get a 13 now. Late. That's a shame. What comes out after 13? 14. Okay. Let's see. You know what I'm going to say? Neighbors, neighbors, neighbors. Zeros, 13. Oh, and was that? 19. Back to 19. Back to 19. Fighting me. Let's get another 14. Jumper. 14 in its neighbors, 4 in its neighbors, 27 in its neighbors. Cover some zeros. Put chips on 19, just in case. Cover the zeros. Put some chips on 19, just in case. Single zero. Early. Oh, I like 18 after green ones. Look, I got a 17 after green ones. 18 neighbors. More green neighbors and all yet. You already covered 30. Go back. Green ones and their neighbors. That's a single zero, but it's green. It's also got another green. No, 27. The one with the... Yeah, I'm calling that a winner. I know it's not a neighbor of this zero, but I clump them all together. I clump the green ones together. I've been saying it for weeks now. Whenever you see a zero, whenever you see a green one in this, if you play this game, whenever you see a green one, I'm not even paying attention. Oh, look at that! Almost got a 36. That's a winner. 13. 13 goes right there, right next to 36. Look at that. There's 40. Give me a 32 right there. Here we go. There we go. No, you. Oh. Look. That number is 11. That's right next to 7. That's a winner. 11. Almost out of 7 right there. Missed it by that much. What comes out after 11? Got me. Well, there's no other 11s on the board, so let's fake it. 1, 11, 21, 31. Here comes 1. Go back. I missed it by that much again. Neighbors of 1 is 13, not 36. Missed it by 1 again. Christ. Well, if you got the bankroll to cover more neighbors, I would say do it when it's early instead of way out here, because that's, you're just adding up. Oh, look. A repeater. $36. Now these guys, am I gonna? No. When they start, if you start covering these numbers late, then, well, be prepared to spend a lot more money. How about some green? Not that one. 16. Nope. 16. Is that number after 36? Of course it is. 21, 12, 31, 13. Come on, I need a flip-flop jumper right now. Let me get a 13, because I already got a 23. Let me get a... Missed it by 1. Oh, look at this. You got to be kidding me. 6, too. 6 is the neighbor of 21. I want 21 in its neighbors. If I get a 6, that's a winner. 6. Missed it by that much. Again. 36, 16, 6. I need a 26. 26. 30. Or this one. 1331. Oh, get back to 13. It's a winner by default. It's the neighbors of 13. 1 on either side. Number is 1. Still looking for a 26. 36, 16, 6. I need a 26 in here. Why? I don't know. I don't care. It's 14 in its neighbors, 35 in its neighbors, 6 in its neighbors, 35. Oh, this early 0. Early 0. Early 0. Early 0. Early. Boom, boom, boom. If I don't see green in the next 2 rolls, well, I probably won't, but I'm expecting. I've been rolling back-to-back greens lately too. How about a 24? No. There's my 24. There's my 24. I don't know what else is 24. 4, 14, 24. Yeah, you tell me what's coming out. 17. 17. Not helping. $13. I want a 31 right now. I want 2 flip-flop jumpers out of this video. After hitting this early, you shouldn't have been here. You shouldn't even be here. But 5 is almost had a repeater right next to 17. 5. Look here. That's 10, 11, 12 numbers in, and you're betting. You walk through. You've only bet on the last 12 numbers, and you already got a flip-flop jumper. Should have walked. Look at this. Look, where are we going with this? 8. Nothing. Nothing that I wanted. 8. Am I going to get anything to 8? I like 35 after 8. 18 after 8. Probably. I'm not going to say it. Oh, 30. There you go. Jumped. 30 jumped. What's come along my way now? Here we go. Already got 1 flip-flop jumper in this row here. 23, 32. 23, 32. Let me get back to 23. 14. That's a shame because that's not going to help me. I needed to go 1 more over to be in 35. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got one. I needed to be the next one over to be 35 to be a neighbor of 23. Missed it by that much again. There's 53. I want to go to here. So I could possibly get, look at this, 21 or 31. Let's go. 30. Holy. Oh, look, 16 just jumped. That's 16. Crazy. 16. 16. 21-12, 31-13. All their neighbors. It gets expensive out here. 17-19-6, cover some zeros. 17-19-6, that number is 8, which is right next to 19. It's a winner. 8 after 16. Wow. It's a winner. 13. Let me get a 30. This is going to stop right here. I promise. I want 31. I want 31. I said it out loud twice now. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. That number is 19. It is right next to 31. It would have been a winner because I would have played 13 and its neighbors, 31 and its neighbors. And there you have it. And as I promised, we're stopping. 56 numbers is plenty. Hope you did okay. Right there, bang. Keep your eye on the ball. Watch your bankroll. Stay safe out there.